Hey guys, so today I just received two new lubricants from SpeedCubeShop, and I'm pretty excited for these. The first one, which is in this black syringe, is Vortex, which is their first core-specific lubricant designed for metal-to-metal contact and is made to make cubes faster. So I'm going to take the screws out, put some of this in there. This cube is just a Volk 3. I used to use this for one-handed back in January before I switched to a Supernova Magnetic. So this one, it's still pretty good, but it's a bit slow and gunky. And then also there's the new Jackolantern. So we can see here it has a new label compared to last year's one. And once again, it's going to be a special limited edition Halloween lubricant. In case any of you remember, this was basically my favorite one out of all of them. Close second would be Martian, but I think this one's the best. This time can be pieces or core, so we'll give a fast and soft turning, and that's what I really like about it. It makes turns feel softer. It kind of, I don't know how, but it kind of feels like it makes the plastic softer. Also, there's a subtle October-themed scent, so I've actually smelled it, and I think it's a little bit like pumpkin spice. So I think some of you might enjoy that. So let's get some of this into the cube and see what happens. Okay, so now I have the cube disassembled, so I'm just going to go down and wipe down every piece. Okay, so now I've disassembled the cores, wiped all the pieces, and I'm just going to put some Vortex on the screws because that's where it says to put them. So there it is. There's the Vortex. It is dark gray in color. Maybe black. Yeah, so it looks really different from most lubes. It looks really sticky and kind of stays together really well. Has a lot of cohesion. So there's that. Okay, I can see how this would be very good. And then we'll screw it in and see what happens. Okay, so now I've lubed the whole core with the new Vortex, and it's actually working really well already. I can see that it sticks to metal really well, and it looks like it's going to stay there a while. I've packed this up. So put that to the side, and then we can begin to assemble the cube and then put some lantern in it. So I actually assembled it completely and didn't put any jack-o'-lantern in there yet. And for that, I did that because I want to see how it turns just with the core lube and if I can feel anything different. And I actually did a few turns before putting the center caps on, and I can feel that there's definitely a different kind of feeling. Like I can feel deep into the core that there's a bit of friction there and that it's made a difference. But I know once I break that in, I'm just gonna keep doing turns like that, and once I break it in, it's going to be a lot faster. Okay, so I've done a lot of turns on this now with the Vortex in, and I can say it definitely feels more consistent. The way every turn is moving, it's the exact same every time. Whereas before it was kind of inconsistent because there wasn't that much lube on the core. I think I'm going to use Vortex as my main core lube now over Traxxas and Weight 8. It just already seems to be a bit more substantial in giving the cube a sort of smooth and consistent feel. So now I'll try Jack-o'-lantern, so I'll just pop a piece out and put 4 to 6 drops in there. Alright, so I'm just going to put some lube on this piece. Won't put too much. There's 1 drop, 2 drop. Put the 3rd drop there. And I like to put another drop on this corner. I'll put 2. So that's like 4 or 5 drops there in total. Okay, so we got the cube together, Vortex in the core, Jack-o'-lantern in the pieces. And this is definitely very good already. Perfect balance of control and speed. I think as the core lube continues to break in, it'll be a lot better. Right now, although, as I said before, it feels really consistent and smooth, it's just a bit sticky. I can feel that there's a lot of friction there, but I feel like once the lube spreads out a bit and gets moving, it'll get a lot better. So I'll continue to play around with this. I think the final verdict, Jack-o'-lantern. So if you haven't tried Jack-o'-lantern and you didn't try it last year, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's one of my favorite lubes. Makes cubes really fast and makes the turning soft. Vortex, if you're looking for core lube, definitely when this releases, if it hasn't releases already, pick it up. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you try these lubes out and let me know what you think.